Hello, so we're back on Pinball FX3, but this is not a table review, not yet anyway. I dare say I will be doing one in, well, fairly soon, probably not long after I finish doing this. But what this one is going to be is showing the high scores on the various tables that are currently available. Now, it's not going to be a particularly interesting video, but I have been asked several times actually to show the high scores so that people can try and beat them. I don't know why people want to do it this way. Surely it would be easier to just add me on Steam. I mean, alright, I don't add everybody who requests, sends a friend request on Steam. If I've never heard of you, I'll just ignore it. But all you really need to do is let me know in a YouTube comment who you are on Steam, and then if you send me a request, I'll accept it. So yeah, it's not difficult. So I don't know, if you really want to, say who you are in Steam in a comment on this video, and send me the friend request if you play Pinball FX3, and I'll add you. I'm sure that'll be thrilling for all concerned. Anyway, speaking of thrilling, let's get this underway then. So yes, these are the scores then that I've set. Now, I don't claim to be any fucking pinball wizard, as much as I hate using that phrase. I don't claim to be the greatest pinball player of all time. I had been on a bit of a roll. That roll has very much come to an end after the last few goes. So yes, some of my scores I think are pretty good, but they are not looking like they're going to be improved anytime soon. So with Son of Zeus here, I have 559 million. I was quite pleased with that go. Adventureland I haven't played for quite a while. If memory serves, that 115 million score was in a go when I did the review, and I've not played it since because I'm really not a fan of that table. Mind you, I've got a lot of pretty good scores on tables I can't stand. So.
Wild West Rampage.
Including this one, Wild West Rampage, 104 million. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this table, so it's probably going to be a while before I play this one again. Castle Storm, 136 million. I was quite pleased with that score. This is another table I'm really not a fan of. You don't need me to tell you what I think of V12 anymore. I think I've made it quite clear. 18 million by most tables is a pathetic score, but by this table I couldn't believe I got that many. So yeah, good luck with that one. Tesla is another table I can't stand. 10 million, so I just scraped it into the tens of millions. I very much doubt I'll be beating that score anytime soon, because it means I have to play this table, which I have no wish to do. Segment is yet another very low scoring table. It's pretty forgettable as well actually, so my score is not very impressive, 19 million. Don't see me beating that for the same reason as Tesla and V12. I just don't want to play this table anymore. Eldorado is a lot more difficult on Pinball FX3 than it is on FX2, so my best score here, 50 million, I was quite pleased to get that, but in FX2 I've scored, I think it's 73 million or something. I know it's in the 70 millions, but it's a lot easier on that one, so if you're playing FX3, here's your target.
Epic Quest.
Epic Quest is a table I really like. I think my score there, 127 million. I know I can beat that, and yet I keep fucking it up. So yeah, I've got some way to go with that one. Excalibur is a table actually I quite like, but it's not very high scoring, or at least certainly not to begin with. It takes a while to get the modes set up and going, and but once you do then start scoring some decent millions. So 47 million doesn't sound a lot, but it's actually a pretty good go. Well, for me anyway.
Sorcerer's Lair.
So Sorcerer's Lair, I've reviewed that. Covered that plenty. 397 million, quite pleased with that go.
Earth defense.
Earth defense is a table that fucking drives me around a bend. It is so frustrating. 117 million, more than pleased with that, because it means that I probably won't need to play this table anymore. Pasha, we're back to the low scoring tables here with this one. 52 million, I was quite pleased with that. This table is extremely frustrating, and yeah, I have no wish to play it too many more times, so that's probably where my high score will stay for quite a while.
Biolab.
With Biolab, I cannot believe I scored 111 million. Nearly 100 million more than the next place person on the list here, which seems ridiculous. It's not a popular table, people don't play it very often, which probably explains why all those scores are so much lower than mine, because I just can't believe that if I am capable of scoring 111 million, all these people on my list are capable of getting way more than they have done, but they just don't like playing it. Hardly surprising.
Paranormal.
Paranormal, 410 million, I was quite pleased with that go. That's all there is really to say about that. Mars, 136 million, took me a while to finally get a 100 million score on here, but I finally did it. Yeah, quite chuffed with that one. Rome is another one like Biolab where I can't believe I got the score I have, 80 million. It took me a fucking age because this table is ridiculously low scoring. So yeah, quite pleased with that. Not a fan of the table. I don't detest it like some of the others, but it's just, very forgettable.
Secrets of the Deep.
This is one of the scores that annoys me. 94 million. I was so close to the 100 million. I do quite like Secrets of the Deep actually. This is one of 3 tables that I'm considering doing for the next review, so expect a review of this one coming up soon.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future is the first of my really big scores. Actually, Son of Zeus probably is because I've got over 500 million there. But here we are, 811 million. It's a ludicrously high scoring table, this one. So I think, you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First 6 scores have all scored over 200 million. So, getting high scores on this table isn't difficult. I suspect quite a few of you watching this can surpass 800 million on this table, no problem.
Jaws.
And Jaws is the polar opposite. Very low scoring, horrible fucking table to play. It's unbearable. 76 million, I was quite pleased with getting that. I doubt I will beat that anytime soon, because once again it means having to play the table, which I don't want to do. E.T. E.T. is a table I haven't played for quite a while now, so I suspect I can beat that 175 million, I just haven't tried to. So at the moment I would say that your target there is easily gettable.
Jurassic World Pinball.
Jurassic World, 145 million. This is one of those tables, it's a bit like Excalibur. Once you've set it up so that the modes are ready to go, you can get some pretty hefty scores, but it does take a while to set those modes up, which means the table can be pretty frustrating. It's not bad though, I've played far worse tables. So, but I do think that target is imminently gettable.
Jurassic Park Pinball.
With Jurassic Park Pinball, 133 million. I fucking detest this table, and I can't see me ever beating that because I have absolutely no wish to play this table again. I know I will have to because I will be doing a table review, but yeah, this table actually rivals V12 as being the worst in the entire game as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, not a fan.
Jurassic Park Pinball Mayhem.
And then with the Jurassic Park Mayhem table, 312 million. Quite pleased with that score. This is another table where getting high scores is not that difficult actually. I'm a bit surprised that nobody else on the list here has broken into the 100 millions. I can only assume, especially when I look at Blinky's score there, that most of these people haven't played it very often. If I can get 312 million, I'm sure Blinky can probably get at least like 700 or 800 million with his eyes shut. So yeah, maybe it's just not a popular one. Certainly don't think anybody will have any trouble beating that high score there that I set.
Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron, a completely forgettable table. Amazingly, I got the achievement on this, and I do not know how the fuck I did it, but I did. 109 million, that target is likely to stick around for quite some time because I just don't want to play this anymore.
Ant-Man.
Right, Ant-Man, 345 million. This is another table where it can be ludicrously high scoring. Again, it does take a little bit to get the modes started, not as much as it does in Excalibur or Jurassic World, but it does take a little bit. And prior to then, you're scoring like, you know, pathetic amounts, and then suddenly the table just goes ballistic and it's throwing millions all over the fucking place. So yeah, I think 345 million is not a difficult one to reach.
Marvel's Women of Power, Champions.
I haven't played Champions for quite a while, so this 401 million may sound okay until you look above me and see Blinky there, 12.2 billion. That really does put it into perspective. I'm pretty sure that I can beat that 401 million relatively comfortably now if I was to try. This is the second of 3 tables that I'm considering doing next. Yeah, so 401 million, I think that can easily be beaten.
Marvel's Women of Power, A-Force.
A-Force is a table I can't stand. 133.5 million. I think that's quite easily beatable. Can't see me doing it anytime soon though, again, because it means I'd have to play it, which I don't want to do.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, with Guardians of the Galaxy, 140 million. I was quite pleased with this one. Again, I don't think it's going to be too challenging, but well, it is what it is. Venom is a table I fucking detest. It's got the shittiest layout of any table in the fucking game. 37 million, frankly I did fucking lucky to get as high as that. I'm never going to get a 100 million score on this fucking thing. Again, partly because it means I'd have to play it and I have no fucking wish to. So yeah, that's likely to stay that way. You shouldn't have any trouble beating me on that one.
Deadpool!
Deadpool's another one that drives you around the bend. It's not that the layout is particularly shit per se, it's just so fucking irritating, the voiceovers in it. 43 million, I don't think you'd have any trouble beating that.
Civil War.
I cannot believe that I scored 112 million in Civil War, but there it is. Can't see me beating that again because it means I have to play it, and I think I've made it pretty clear by now I hate this table with a passion. So yeah, it shouldn't have, well, that target is not going to change any, but yeah, this is quite a difficult table, so I think you may have your work cut out. Oh, am I kidding? If I can score 112 million, any cunt can.
World War Hulk.
Right, so World War Hulk, 203 million. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that score. I don't mind this table. It is relatively simple. It's just ramps, and more ramps, but it works. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that one.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, 181 million. That's is another table. It's okay, but it can get fucking frustrating. So yeah, I don't think 181 million is too difficult a target though.
Captain America.
This table is the table that is unbelievably fucking me off. 98 million. I am less than 1.5 million away from getting the 100 million, which is my targets for each time I play any table now. I just cannot do it. It's yet another table where it's stupidly low scoring until you get the right mode set up, and then suddenly the millions come along. Yeah, it's unbelievably frustrating. I can't imagine it being too difficult to beat that target, but yeah, you're likely to lose your hair while attempting it.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. I don't want to sound like I'm you know, saying how fucking great I am, but the fact that I got a score that puts me 21st on the global leaderboard would suggest that this target of 313 million is not going to be so simple. I cannot believe I got that score. I really did have luck on my side on that go. I don't think I'm ever going to get anything like that again on this table.
Fear itself.
And this one's not too different either. I mean, okay, 81st. It's not like, you know, I'm way ahead of everybody. There are plenty of people ahead of me, but nevertheless, 217 million on Fear itself. I'll fucking take that any day. So yeah, there's your target with that one. Good luck.
Infinity Gauntlet.
We're back on the Captain America syndrome here. 96 million on Infinity Gauntlet. Bloody close to the 100 million, but can't fucking do it, and the table fucks me off because it's staggeringly overrated. Loads of people say this table's great. I'm fucked if I know why.
The Avengers.
Right, my next really big score, the Avengers, 820 million. Oh, I can't believe I scored that much. So all I can say there is good luck.
Ghost Rider.
This is one of the scores I'm most proud of. 158 million on Ghost Rider. I'd fucking take that any time. I've actually scored over 100 million a few times on this table. Oh, that's classic. Local high scores. There we go. So I've done it. I've done it 3 times. I thought it was more than that. But yeah, 158 million, oh yeah, I'll definitely take that. So I consider that a target that, well, I think you'll do, well, you'll be doing pretty good to beat that. I can't believe I'm sitting here saying that. Right, Ironman, this is a table I fucking detest. 63 million doesn't sound a lot, but this table is ridiculously low scoring. It takes ages to set up the missions, and yes, okay, they do score millions, but not, you know, vast millions. So I had to complete every mission, which is the achievement for this table, in order to get that score. So yeah, good luck to you on that one. Okay, the fact that my Moon Knight score, 247 million, puts me in 40th place on the global leaderboard would suggest that you need to do pretty well to beat that. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that score. So yeah, good luck with that one.
X-Men.
There was a vast amount of luck involved in this. X-Men, 194 million, gets me 85th on the global leaderboard, so that suggests that score isn't going to be easy to beat. Personally, I think the biggest challenge is playing this table more than like twice without, you know, without taking a fucking hammer to your PC, because it is so fucking epically frustrating. I'll be delaying reviewing this table for a long time. Thor is one of those tables where it looks really simple. 106 million there, I think, is a target that you could beat pretty easy. Yeah, it looks simple, but for some reason I just can't get on with it. I don't play it very often, which may have something to do with it, I don't know. But yeah, I don't think you'll have too much trouble beating that one. Spider-Man's 356 million. It sounds high, but this is quite a high scoring table, this one. I don't think you would have too much trouble actually beating 356 million on here. Blade is a stupidly low scoring table. It even rivals Archer for being ridiculously low scoring. I used up vast amount of luck to get 42 million. So even though it's only 273 on the global leaderboard, I think you may find that one a bit of a challenge.
Wolverine.
Last of the Marvel ones, Wolverine, 123 million. This is a somewhat high scoring table. I don't think you should have much trouble beating that target. It's also a pretty forgettable table actually, so I think that again you've got an extra challenge, which is playing this one without getting bored.
Star Wars Pinball, The Last Jedi.
So onto the Star Wars table, The Last Jedi, 848 million. I couldn't believe it when I got that. That has me 9th on the global leaderboard, so there's your target. All I can say is good luck.
Star Wars Pinball, The Force Awakens.
I just thought, like, there's only one table that's Star Wars based where I haven't scored at least 100 million, so these are all going to be pretty high. 157 on The Force Awakens, 157 million I should say. Because this table plays so ludicrously fast, I think that's quite tricky. I don't think I'm going to get too close to that. Although thinking about it, I think, yeah, I got 100 million twice. So, well, yeah, maybe it is doable.
Don't move, rebel scum!
This is another one where I used an enormous amount of luck. 234 million on Star Wars Rebels. Only 182nd on the high score, global high scores. I do still consider that pretty tough. I know that I will never get anywhere near that again.
Star Wars Pinball, Rogue One.
Okay, Rogue One, 221 million. Sounds a lot, but I think you could beat that easily. I think I could beat that easily, because this table has just such a weird layout, and basically don't try and actually get anywhere in the table. If you just keep doing the same thing, and once you start playing this table you'll know what that one thing is, you can rack up millions no problem. So I think 221 is easily doable. Right, on to I have no idea how to pronounce this. Archto Island. This is the second of the Last Jedi tables. 635 million. This table is ridiculously high scoring, and consequently it's fucking frustrating if you fail to score at least 100 million on your first ball. So I don't think you will have that much trouble beating 635 million on there.
Star Wars Pinball, The First Order.
Right, so 189 million on this. Can you give me a second while I go out and fucking take a claw hammer to the head of that cunt behind that car out there? Right, where was I? Right. Might of the First Order, 189 million. I had a huge amount of luck with that one, and it's only 315th on the global high scores. So I think that's eminently gettable if you can put up with the frustration of playing this.
Han Solo. I'm captain of the Millennium Falcon.
Right, Han Solo table, 198 million. I frankly cannot believe I scored that. I did it relatively recently as well. This table is very low scoring, and it has a couple of glitches on the on FX3. So yeah, I'll say good luck to you on that one.
Star Wars. Droids.
Same applies to droids. This is another table which is not massively high scoring, so 238 million. I frankly cannot believe I've scored that many on here. 78 on the global leaderboard. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good luck with that one.
A New Hope.
A New Hope, 116 million, which I got ages ago. I'll tell you now though, on FX3 this table has a couple of serious bugs. I was well on course to beating that score by quite a bit, and then a bug came along which kills the game completely, and you've got no option but to just quit your go. That cropped up, and yeah, ruined it. I suspect a lot of people on this high score sheet have probably encountered that bug themselves and therefore stopped trying. I think 116 million is gettable, despite this table being pretty unbearable. It plays way too fast. I think it's the worst Star Wars table of the lot. Yeah, good luck with that.
Star Wars. Starfighter Assault.
Well, you all know how I got this one, 441 million, and I have the video up here to show you how I did it. So there you go, there's your target for Starfighter Assault.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader is the table where I have my highest score of any, 1,590,000,000. And to give you an idea how high scoring this table is, I passed 1 billion twice. My second one, 1,086,000,000. And I stupidly thought I had a good chance of beating my top score when I had that go. So of course, as soon as that thought entered my head, yeah. So 26th on the global high scores there. All I can say is good luck if you plan on doing that one.
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, 218 million. More than pleased with that one. This is one of those tables that looks quite easy, and then you have a few goes and you realise that yeah, it may look it, but it isn't. For the majority of the time, it's also not very high scoring, so yeah, I had quite the exceptional go to get that score. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Masters of the Force.
Alright, so the only Star Wars table that I haven't got 100 million on, Masters of the Force, which is an unbelievably tough table. I think it's stupidly difficult. 61 million. Yeah, I'm actually fairly pleased with that score. We look on the local high scores. My second highest score there, 50 million. Sounds pretty good, except when I lost ball 1, I had 48.5 million. Balls 2 and 3 took it up to just over 50 million. That sums up Masters of the Force perfectly. It is staggeringly frustrating, and if you don't get the right modes started up, you could be playing for a while and scoring pretty much fuck all. So I'm not a fan.
The Empire Strikes Back.
This is another one where I can't believe I got the score that I have. Empire Strikes Back, 161 million, 92 on the global leaderboard. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Star Wars, The Clone Wars.
The Clone Wars is another table where it gives you the impression that it's easy. And okay, getting a pretty good score on it is fairly straightforward. Nevertheless, it did still take me a while to get that 294 million, and even though it says 90th on the global leaderboard, I don't think that's going to be a particularly challenging one. So yeah. Boba Fett table I haven't played for fucking ages. 158 million on there. I'm pretty sure I could beat that now, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's not a particularly challenging target. So yeah, I don't think you'd have too much trouble getting that one.
War never changes.
Right, on the Fallout, I detest this table. I frankly did fucking well to get 55 million. But yeah, I'm not even in the top 1500 for this one, so I'd imagine there's a fair few who would have no problems beating that one, if you can stomach playing this table for more than 5 minutes. With Doom, 80 million, I'm fairly happy with that score because this is another table that I find extremely difficult. If memory serves, because I haven't played this for quite a while, it seems like almost every ramp is angled in such a way that if you don't get the ball properly round it and it comes back down again, it will go straight between the two flippers and it drives you fucking mad. So yeah, this table fucks me off on a regular basis, which is why I stopped playing it. Yeah, if you get just a little bit of luck on your side, you shouldn't have too much trouble beating that one.
Skyrim.
Skyrim, 192 million, I was well pleased with that. 275th on the global table. I think you'll... Yeah, to be honest, I think that's quite a challenging one. Good luck getting that one.
Is this going to be a stand-up fight, sir, or another bug hunt?
So with Aliens, 183 million. This was another table like Starfighter Assault where I was obsessing over getting the achievement. I got it on that go where I scored 183 million. I've not played the table since. It's pretty tricky and it's also extremely frustrating. So yeah, good luck with that. Right, Aliens vs Predator. I haven't played this table for fucking ages either. 140 million. Quite pleased with that. Puts me fuck all nowhere on the global leaderboard, but I don't think that's a particularly easy score to beat. So yeah, another one where I say good luck.
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation, one of the recent, I think it was the last table I reviewed, wasn't it? I fucking hate this table with a passion. 42 million sounds like next to fuck all, but yeah, I used up vast quantities of luck to get that. So if you're targeting that one, good luck to you, because I think you're gonna fucking need it. Family Guy is a table I'm not a big fan of. Actually, the layout is okay, but it's the subject matter. I fucking hate Family Guy. So I don't play it very often. 182 million, I was reasonably happy with that one, but as you can see, the position in the global leaderboard, it's probably not a difficult one to beat. I reckon you should have no problem beating that one.
Bob's Burgers.
This table I really cannot stand, but 210 million, I couldn't fucking believe I got that sort of score. Yeah, good luck if you're going for that one.
Sterling Archer.
And then comes Archer. Words cannot describe how much I fucking loathe this shit heap of a fucking cunting pinball table. I mean, being 650th on the high score sheet, or global high scores, makes it sound like, you know, I'm fuck all nowhere. And 14.5 million sounds like fuck all nothing. But this is such a wanky fucking table layout, and it's so low scoring that even though it is only 650th, I'd say good luck beating that.
Smith. Stan Smith.
Right, so American Dad, 132 million, 383 on the global leaderboard. This is one of those tables where it's so hit and miss. You can get the right modes started where you can get some decent high scores. You can get them started pretty quickly if luck is on your side. But if you don't get them started off quickly, you can be playing this table for fucking ages and maybe score 20 million. So it's an annoying one. So I'll say good luck to you for that one.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
So Portal, for ages my high score on here was 472 million, which I got not that long after FX3 was released. And I thought, well, I'm never going to beat that, so I didn't play it again for a while, and then I played it once more and got 564 million. I don't know what it is about this table. I seem to be doing pretty well at it when I play it, although after getting that 564 million, I haven't played it at all since then. But I think that is quite a challenge, so yeah, good luck to you on that.
The Walking Dead.
And finally, The Walking Dead. Another table where the layout makes it look fairly simple, and then you quickly find out it isn't. It is staggeringly frustrating, this table. I just hate playing it. 313th on the global leaderboard makes it look like this high score is fuck all nothing, but in fact I think you'll do quite well to beat that. Maybe. Yeah, okay, maybe not. It's a bit of a middling one, that one. So 116 million, there's your target for that one. And that is it. That is
Main menu.
that's how my current high scores stack up on this one. So yeah, there are your targets. I suspect most of you will have no problem beating a fair number of those. And like I say, it would have been so much easier if you just had me on Steam. But yeah, just write a comment to this one, giving me your Steam name, and that way, if you send me a request and I recognise it from the comments on this channel or on this video, I won't just straight away delete it. Right, wasn't that thrilling? Now to decide which table to review.